This program is taking place at Inner City Arts, which is in downtown Los Angeles on 7th and Kohler Streets, in the heart, the peripheral heart of a very questionable neighborhood with a lot of drug use, homelessness, crime, prostitution, shenanigans. When I show the address to people, or when my teachers come for the first time and they look around, they go, what could possibly work in this environment? And when you go through the parking lot and you open the gate, you go, oh my God, there's orange trees here, there's children's art, permanent children's art, murals, palm trees is as big as a room. And you walk into the facility and you go, oh my God. And it instantly erases where you are because it's so well equipped, it's so well thought of in terms of its design and the commitment at the site, which we are just CAP people are visitors to our sites. It is a stunning example of turning a sow's ear into a silk purse. If you think about painting, I mean, like the cave paintings in France that are 25,000 years old. Human beings have been making marks. So the history of painting is very big, very French broad. But an animation is about 100 years old, and you're delving in at a very young discipline. That's an early recording device on the left. That's all. We're here to give these kids who come who only have us for 3 hours a week, to concentrate on the entire territory of a small film. Because more than half of them have never made a film. They've only done exercises. They prepped up last week, so they broke into groups. They each have a production company that they've named.
My character's name is Beaky. It's funny how he came up with this character. One of the teachers, Puya, he was drawing each one of us as an animal, and he told us to draw him as an animal. I drew him as a rooster, and we decided to use it in our story.
Everything's hold on, Amy, you got a frame. Working. Go.
Well, people usually think, like, I thought this before I came here. I thought animation would be really difficult for me, and I wouldn't be able to do it because I didn't think I had a great imagination. But then,
it'd be frustrating.
And all the teachers here have let me sort of see that I can do pretty much anything I want to do.
It's when you hear something and you just look at your world and then you think how could it be different in all different ways. I usually just thinking of different worlds that I could do, if zombies attack, then I write about that, or if it was an eternal plane that just lasted forever, I could wish whatever I want on it or something like that.
the technology has just changed radically. The ability for students to problem solve and to think sequentially and to have an idea and then to be able to do it and see it instantly is just, it's incredible, the stimulus that that gives to these kids. And I've seen a lot of these kids grow. Ruben Escada works for us now and will be hired full-time as one of our animators, as our first animating teacher. And he's amazing, and so many of those kids are so talented. To have an opportunity to be able to do this is pretty incredible.
I'm from Bell, from down southeast part of Los Angeles, and so you really can't find anything like this anywhere around there. A lot of arts programs, programs are cut. So coming here on a Saturday was kind of like a blessing, because I'm sure as the other students have told you, it's an extraordinary place, first of all, to do art, and having CalArts, students come over and do animation with a group of kids who have never maybe even heard of animation or even knew what that definition was for that word. Growing up, I kind of came from a place where you don't really know whether you're going to be doing something in life like going to college or pursuing something like animation, because there's not that kind of support there. And for a lot of Latino youth in Los Angeles, it's very hard to believe. And I kind of feel that it's my duty, because these programs provide this sort of option to give back, to help people believe that they can do something, because I made a path for myself to get to this point.
The focus is really, I think, should really be on the power, the absolute power of creativity. It is just, of all the things that we have in our humanity, of all of the things that we carry hardwired, the creativity is the thing that holds it and weaves it all together. Our minds can maintain facts and thoughts and ideas, but it is how those things are expressed in every single way. So the arts are the perfect tool for shaping and forming human beings into humanity, into benign creatures that actually are creative and productive and do things that are positive and helpful to people. And turn the tide, I think, of everything. It's my great hope.
It's a gun. The oak when it blooms, a fox in a brush, the knot in the wood, the song of the thrush, the wood of the wind, the cliff will fall, a scratch, a lump. It is nothing at all. It's the wind blowing free. It's the end of a slope. It's a beam. It's a void. It's a hunch. It's a hope. São as águas e mar, são fechando o verão. É promessa de vida no teu coração. The foot, the ground, the flesh and the bone.